Ahoy mates and welcome back. My name's Captain Gordell and we're continuing our adventures in Alice Mare. Now, before we go ahead and get back into it, I want to take a moment to apologize. I took a small break to get a drink and watch the other episodes that I recorded, and I can hear cicadas in the background as well as some other background noises. I apologize if that bothers anybody. It's summer currently where I am, and the cicadas and everything else are just going nuts. But that doesn't matter. What matters is continuing on with our creeptastic adventure in this wonderful game. So we're going to go ahead and attempt to go through the second door. After I move the mouse, because the mouse appears to be on the screen. I don't know if you can see that, but it bugs the hell out of me. Alright, now, onward. It's locked. Never mind. Right, the white rabbit. We gotta go see the white rabbit. Yo. You made it back? Why are you crying? I can answer that. We are possibly crying because we murdered our friend's mother and then they committed suicide by jumping into the fire that we pushed their mother into just to see if their mother was okay. That was terrible. One world at a time it is. Is it? What a bother. Well, fair enough. You've recovered one of them. You're totally gonna ignore the fact that I, as a child, have accidentally murdered somebody. Half accidentally murdered somebody, and you're just gonna push that on aside and continue with the matter that you actually want. That's really selfish, but I'm not gonna comment on that too much. I'll collect everything you've picked up in this world as well. These will soon vanish at any rate. Alice seems to be hanging on by a thread now. On the torn pages, I'll put these together. Here you are. Obtained a burgundy notebook. Now then, I'll open the door to the next world. I'm counting on you once more. Right. Cheshire, what's up, dude? He came up with all the rules of these worlds, you know. I wouldn't make nothing like that, but it just gives it time, he says. Makes all these dumb rules he does. Bah! But we just gotta follow him. Because if we don't, we'll get punished. What? Can't a guy talk about what he likes? What you consider normal is gonna vary from person to person. Boy, you look like a wreck. Huh, thanks. Same, pal. Don't need to get so worked up about somebody you just met. Doesn't that just wear you out? Oh, or did you forget all that too? That's a low blow. I know everything because I stole them, not giving them back. Of course. So tell me, is it really empty inside you? Is there even the slightest kind of anything? There might be. Not really seeing it myself. Hey, it's time. Bye now. Alright, my entire idea of Cheshire Cat has totally changed. He's a freaking dick. Oh. I don't want to hurt you. Can we just give up and go home? Oh, we can. But in order for us to continue, we have to continue. 5. Right, here we go. Dots. Alice. Invite to play. Okay. Can you open the closet? Of course I can open the closet. I'm banking there's more bears in there. Freaking knew it. I didn't comment on it last time, but the last world, so to speak, we were in had a really nice music, and this one has a really nice music too. I've heard both of these before, but I cannot remember the names of them, and I can't remember where I heard them. But it seems like I'm procrastinating, so we need to get up and get going. Teddy bears. Are any of you different? Does the clock have anything to do with this? Hickory dickory dock. Now let's run up the clock. The clock struck 12. The mouse fell off. The sky is red. The sky is red. That's terrifying. A book labeled Mother Goose. Turn the pages. What are little boys made of? What are little boys made of? What are little boys made of? Frogs and snails and puppy dog tails. That's what little boys are made of. What are girls made of? What are girls made of at? Sugar and spice and all that's nice. That's what little girls are made of. Okay, how come we're made of frogs and snails and puppy dog tails? I don't think there's anything here we can do. Oh, we can leave. Good. This is quaint. Ah, there you are. Dots. Speak. Exclamation points. Alan, whew. You scared me. Do you know where this is? A dream? Okay, thanks. More dots. Sorry, I'm not good at talking. You're doing a fantastic job. Don't let anybody hold you back. You're doing a great job. All you gotta do is open your mouth and make words come out. Doesn't really matter if it makes sense, as long as you're speaking. But I don't hate it, really. It was really scary being alone, but I've calmed down a little. Will you go with me? Of course. You want this? It's just a blank sheet of paper, but okay, here. Obtain a notebook scrap. That's strange. My mother has a very weak body, so I do the cooking, washing, and other chores instead of her. My father isn't home much. Sometimes he brings home a wolf or deer. I want to go to school, but I love Mother, so I always stay at home with her. Mother always lies in bed, saying, "Sorry, I'm sorry." And her voice always sounds like it's about to fade away. You guys are breaking my heart here. Come on. Filled with ornaments. Ornaments, more ornaments. So her mother is weak. Her father either hunts or works. So she's left to take care of the house and her mother. Drawing of a man's face. Looks like a wanted poster. Is your father a wanted man? Painting of a realistic as a photo. Because he's fluffy and warm. Alright. Nothing of note. There are a lot of letters inside. We're going to be nosy, and we're going to start with the first. Thank you for the letter. Is your mother alright? You shouldn't push yourself either. If there's anything you need, please get an adult to help. I owe so much to your mother. If you don't mind, I'd really like to see you again. There's still plenty of space, so I'll ask you a riddle again this time. This one's harder than the last. Think you can solve it? First of all, it is only 2, but in time there are 4, and then soon 8. How many are there in the end? Give me your best regards to your mother. I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm not going to write it down in my adventure notebook, but I am going to keep it in mind. I'm going to attempt to keep it in mind. You answered to the last riddle was correct. I'm impressed. Yes, it's 6. Well, never mind. We don't have to think about it anymore because it spoiled the thing. Dang it. I really like riddles. Because the end is 6 letters. Oh, you got it yet again. I couldn't solve it myself. Perhaps I'm too hard-headed. I've been hearing such bad news lately. Be careful when you're out. Be careful when you go out, all right? It's gotten cold when the change of the seasons. Be sure not to catch a cold. Now then, another riddle. Stand and it gets lower, but sit and it gets higher. What could this be? Is it the top of your head? Take care of yourself. I'm banking it's the top of my head. Maybe that one was too hard. The answer is the ceiling. Oh, it's the ceiling. It's lower when you stand, but higher when you sit. Ah, I read that wrong and thought wrong. By the way, I should be able to come by in about 3 days from now. It's been so long since we met. I last visited when you were little, so perhaps you don't remember. So next time, I'll talk in person. I'll tell you plenty of riddles, too. Look forward to it. I know I will. Okay, can we go outside? It's locked. It won't open? That's weird. What should we do? There's something in here we must do. Filled with vegetables, red fruits. You seem out of place, Mr. Barrel. But nothing else seems to be of note. Except for you. You are different. Are you going to ask me another riddle? Good day. I'm really hungry right now. Ugh. If you need medicine, there's some in the room over. But the stomach medicine needs to be mixed first. What was it? The first color goes, the second color yields, the third color stops. That's what Grandma said, and that it refers to something. And she said but she said it explode if you messed it up, so it should stay away. You want to try it? Of course I want to try it. I'm not gonna say I'm a genius, but I'm pretty confident within my, smarts. We're gonna go with smarts because I can't think of a word right now. Okay, here it is. You have to mix the medicines in order, as I said before. Will you really do it? If you mess up, it's going to explode. I absolutely love explosives, so we're going to go ahead and do it. What color will you mix? But first we're going to go green, then yellow, and then red. It didn't explode. Kind of disappointing, but for progression of the story, hooray, I'm going to pretend like I'm excited about it. Whew, that should be okay. This medicine should work, I think. Obtained medicine. Who knows? Maybe we can give it to whatever the heck that is, and maybe they'll explode. That would be hilarious. Ook. We brought medicine. Thanks. Ah, much better. I feel great. Drat. Alright, I don't need this, so take it. Obtain a notebook scrap. Got it. My grandma in the woods has a job making medication. When my mother ran out of medication, I'd go to Grandma's house. One day, Mother told me to go there like always. This is Little Red Riding Hood. Today, she wanted to give a present too, since she was indebted to her. It's full of bread and wine, but you're not going to eat it along the way. Like I always tell you, don't stray from the path, because there are scary wolves. I said I'd do what she said and left the house. While walking through the forest, I found a pretty flower garden. The door's unlocked. I heard that. Oh, it's unlocked. Perfect. There's something by the door. I'm gonna check that out. Can I check that out? No, I can only go back inside. There's a shiny over here. Pick it up. Obtain a shard of quadruple X. Are these stacking or? Yeah, they're stacking. So notebook scrap, boogery notebook. Okay. Our knife is gone. That makes me feel a little uneasy. Hello, Mr. Scarecrow. I should apologize in advance and for everything else. I ramble on a lot, and sometimes I can ramble so much that I forget what I'm talking about. And a lot of the times when I'm speaking, I speak very fast-paced. I want to apologize about that. I'm going to try to work on that. Flowers. This is the flower garden that she was talking about. Well, we're outside, but now what? That's right. Before you came, Alan, I saw a teacher. He said not to go anywhere, but I broke my promise. Should we look for him? Well, let's go to Grandma's house. Oh, wait. Can we pick a few flowers? Yes, actually, but we're going to save first, and I'm going to talk to this kitten cat. New Tetris. So you play Tetris too. Okay. Pick some. Obtain flowers. Thanks, I love the flowers here. To tell the truth, I've told not to pick them, but it's just a dream, so let's go to Grandma's house. It's straight ahead from here. Gotcha. Are you sure? No bridge. What? How can we can't get to Grandma's house? Oh, my head is spinning. Gee! Every freaking time, man. In a jam? Exclamation points. Hello, Alice. And Alice. Dots. Dots. Don't stare too hard. It's deadly, you know. Exclamation point. Just kidding. Don't freak. So you want to cross the river? I'll take you over. Not even kidding, but it ain't gonna be free. Just a little game. Love 'em, don't you? As you can see, I have here a wolf, a sheep, and a cabbage. You wanna row your boat? Use your imagination to get them all over to the shore. Except there are a couple conditions. One, you can only carry one thing on the boat at a time. This is a classic riddle that I already know the answer to. 2, if you leave the sheep alone with cabbage, sheep will eat it. 3, leave the wolf alone with the sheep, wolf will chow down. There's the rules. Now, it's a minimum number of times you can get rowed across. Talk to me when you get to the answer. Got it right. Get it right, I'll take you to the other side. But yep, just like the rules of the Alice worlds, you get 3 guesses. Mess up third time and it's dead end, friend. Alrighty, get those gears a turning. Okay, we're gonna save. Yeah, I haven't made much progress. We can save over that. Okay, this is the classic riddle: the goose, the fox, and the seed. So, crunch, crunch. Okay. Ba. Sheeps are all white and fluffy and hungry. Wolf. He's scruffy and warm. Okay. I'm gonna go into the notebook here. Still holding conversation. I'm not walking away from the game. I'm just going to do a little bit of thinking because I think it's. You go over the first time taking the sheep. Okay, and that leaves the wolf and the cabbage. And the wolf won't eat the cabbage, so you're done with the sheep. Okay, then you go over and you drop the cabbage off. Take the cabbage with you and you drop the cabbage off. And then you take the sheep back and leave the wolf alone. Then when you get back, the cabbage is over across the river. Or the stream. Or, yeah, the river. And he's over the river. So you leave the sheep there and then you grab the wolf. And then after that, you leave them, and you go and you grab the sheep, and then you come back. So then it's cabbage, wolf, sheep, all across without anyone eating the other one. Okay, let's try that. That's a total of, I think, 5 trips. So we're going to answer 5. If that's what he wants, anyways. Got it? Tell me your answer. Just a number, please. Anything else? And I'm counting it wrong. You're a dick. 5. Okay. It's not 5. Let's try 4. Okay, we're going to try 6. And dead end. That's absolutely terrifying. That happened in the prior puzzle as well. Okay, that's strange. That should be the way it's done. If I remember correctly from the classic puzzle. Because you leave the sheep over... No, you take the sheep with you, and that leaves the wolf and the cabbage. And then... that and that. Because... is there something I'm not seeing here? Crunch, crunch. Okay, is there a trick to this? You can only carry... 1, you can only carry one thing on the boat at a time. 2, if you leave the sheep alone with cabbage, the sheep will eat it. 3, the wolf... yeah, it's the exact same thing. Sound familiar? I'm really good at remembering. Sheep eats cabbage, the wolf eats sheep. So I guess it's fine with the wolf and the cabbage. Yeah, I know that. So because we start out taking the sheep over. And then we come back over, we leave the sheep. Wait. Yeah, we leave the wolf and the cabbage over. We take the sheep. Then we have the cabbage and the sheep over there. Because we take the sheep next. Then we take take the cabbage over next. I apologize if I'm rambling. Because it seems like I am. I'm just really trying hard to figure this out. And I don't want to cut. Because that's going to be some editing work. And I'm not too great at editing. So I don't want to leave anything out. Let me just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be 5. It should be 5. Or how many times do you roll across? Wait, no. It should be 10. It might be 10. Because once over, once back. That's twice rowing. 10. You know what? Screw you. Is it 12? Because there was... okay, we might get killed. But we're going to answer 8. Alright, yep. Okay. This is going to take a tad bit more brain power. Fan-freaking-tastic. I do love something that challenges my brain. I love giving that a good work. I'll tell you what we might do. We're coming up on 18 minutes so far. I think we might stop the episode at this puzzle. Although it doesn't seem like we got much done. I might stop the episode here and then figure it out and then resume on that episode then. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and cut out here. I want to thank you all very much for joining me on my adventure back in Alice Mare. If you liked it, I hope you'll join me next time. As always, my name's the good Captain, Captain Cordell, and I'll see you all whenever we continue our amazing adventures in Alice Mare.